Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an easy dragon makeup look. I'm going to start by priming my face. Next I'm going to be going in my Mayron body paints. I'm going to start with the light pink shade, and I don't want the pink to be too bright, so I'm just going to use my hand and kind of rub it in. Once I have the base pink laid down, I'm going to start by adding a little bit of purple just to the tops of my ears and along the contours of my face. The contour wasn't quite as dark as I wanted it to be, so I just went back in with a darker purple shade and I went through the contours of my face, just taking my finger to smooth out the edges. Then taking my Flash eyeshadow palette, I'm just going in with a light pink shade in my crease. After that, I'm going to be taking a darker purple into the crease and a light pink on the lid. Next, I went in with a black liquid liner just to make a dramatic wing. Once I have that done, I'm just taking that same liquid liner and bringing that under my waterline to make a false inner corner. Then I went ahead and added some platelets to the top of my nose and started on the scales on my forehead. I wanted the scales to look a little bit more like reptile skin rather than the average dragon scale. For the scales, I wanted to leave the larger scales towards the outside of my face, and then as I worked my way into the middle of my face, making those circles a little smaller. Once I had these scales on my forehead done, I started down my cheeks, and I wanted to leave the larger towards my ear, and then as I make my way down to my mouth, making those circles just a little smaller. For the scales on my shoulders, I'm just making these a larger version of what's on my face, making the larger towards my shoulder and then getting smaller as they get in towards my neck. Then using a blue eyeshadow, I'm just going through and darkening up the outside edges of the scales on my face. Then going in with a light purple shade from the Mayron body paint, I'm just painting my lips. I decide later on that this is not the color that I wanted. Then I'm taking a pink and I'm going on the inside edges of those scales and just highlighting them. With that same pink, I'm doing the bottom edges of the plates that are down my nose. The scales weren't popping out quite as much as I wanted them to, so I went back in with a liner brush and black body paint and just outlined the general shape of the scales on my face. Then going in with a purple eyeshadow, I'm just going in between the blue and the pink shades of those scales and just kind of making them contrast a little more. Going in with a darker pink shade, I'm just outlining where I want my nostrils to be. And then taking a black liquid liner, I'm just outlining those scales a little bit more. Then using that same liquid liner, I'm just going to be elongating my nostrils a little more to make them look a little more dragon-like. Then going in with a pink eyeshadow, I'm just going to darken up the outside edge of my neck area. After that, I'm going to take a darker blue shade and do the edge just a little bit more. The brush wasn't quite getting the blue as dark as I wanted it to be, so I just went back in with my finger and darkened up those edges. The neck wasn't looking exactly like I wanted it to, so I just went back in with blue body paint and blue eyeshadow, alternating and blending that into my skin a little. Here's where I decided the purple lips weren't quite what I wanted, so I went back in with a blue body paint and darkened up my lips. Then taking a golden highlighter, I'm just highlighting the individual scales and down my nose, and also on my cheeks a little bit. I'm also going to take that highlighter into my lips and kind of make them stand out a little more. I went ahead and added some lashes and contacts and then decided that my scales weren't as noticeable as I wanted them to be, so I went back in with a lime green eyeshadow and just highlighted the center of the larger scales on my face. And this was my finished dragon look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Bye.